Many people make resolutions each year, and oftentimes losing weight is at the top of that list.
But unfortunately, most people don't follow through on that goal. Jo Ola downtown in Madison to find how you can find success.
Good morning, Rob and Charlotte. We're here at the Mariner Clinic off of West Washington, where dietitian Michelle Gullickson is here with us this morning to talk about how to reach our 2014 health goals. So good morning, Michelle. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. Thank you.
Now, just to put things in perspective for people at home, how important are these health goals, whether it's losing weight or just being healthier in general? I know we have some things here to kind of give people an idea.
I think it's just making them realistic for yourself, attainable, and actually writing them down and documenting what you're doing to make sure that you're staying on track with yourself. So yeah, we can show people the difference between the fat and the muscle, because I think a lot of people are looking to lose weight during the holiday or after the holiday time. And they're just looking, I think just making small changes is really helpful.
And then just to put a picture to it, we have this, which is the 5 pounds.
That's 5 pounds of fat.
And next to it is the
5 pounds of muscle. So as you can see, the muscle is a lot more efficient, it's a lot more compact. So that's the goal, is to get to the muscle versus the fat, which I think a lot of people struggle with after the holidays, and they really, need to write down those goals. Also, healthy eating, I think, is huge as well.
And when you talked about writing things down, we talked a lot about the lists. Can you explain how that works, or how people at home can use that?
Yes, it's easy to do if you want to just make a list of things that you want to do more of, and not necessarily saying, well, I can't have soda. So instead of having it be more negative, make a positive spin and writing down, I need to drink 6 glasses of water a day, versus saying, I can't have soda. Or, doing less snack food, which is what we picked. And, instead of eating snack food, getting it prepped ahead of time for healthy snacks. So when you open up your refrigerator, your cupboard, it's there in front of you so you can grab it.
And you're saying there's something you do yourself at home to kind of make sure that you have those healthy
That is
snacks.
what I do, yeah. So fruits and vegetables, there's a lot easier to eat and consume and, I guess, get to if you actually have them ready and prepped for you to be able to eat them right away.
Well, it cuts that time in half, too.
Yes. Yes,
So, really
so you're not apt to grabbing the chocolate bar or whatever might be in your cupboard or your refrigerator at the time.
So it's just as easy as
Yes.
the chocolate bar. So thank
Yes.
you, Michelle, for sharing all
Yes.
this information with us. It's very helpful.
Thank you.
So Rob and Charlotte, again, it sounds like a lot of it is all about perspective when it comes to sticking to your 2014 goals. Make it a positive thing, and also keep everything in mind when it comes to your health.
And I think also surrounding
send it back
yourself
to
with
you guys.
people who will encourage you to reach your goals is also a big thing.
That's
So,
personal discipline.
Having that support
It's
system.
not easy.
yeah, it is not. Okay, Mary
can
Jo,
be
thank you. Many people getting healthy or losing weight is at the top of their New Year's resolutions.
Jo joining us once again with some New Year's resolution tips. And you're by the blender. Are we going to make a smoothie or something there?
Hold on, Rob. We'll get to the blender in just a minute. But we are by a blender. We're here at the Mariner West Washington Clinic, learning how to stick to our 2014 healthy goals. So with us again is Michelle Gullickson, a local dietitian with us. So good morning, Michelle. Thanks for sticking around.
Yeah, you're welcome.
And so one of the hurdles we've talked about is breakfast for many people and trying to find a healthy balance. We have a couple of things here, if you wouldn't mind explaining what they show.
Sure. This is just a visual for everyone to see how much sugar would be in a cup of Lucky Charms or Fruit Loops, which technically people eat more than one serving, so it's
More than
probably
one
double
cup.
that.
Yeah, and then we have the Pop-Tart.
Yep,
This
and then
one
also
is
the pancake syrup, 2 tablespoons
of just syrup.
of just syrup.
Okay, so we want to stay away from that, but you have some healthy alternatives that you're
I
gonna show
do.
us.
Yes, I brought some of my favorite, I guess, for breakfast. I'm really looking at doing a protein shake to get that protein in the morning to kind of keep you full. Also, I know people love coffee in the morning, and you can have coffee. I actually brought some espresso to add to the protein shake, which is one of my favorites. And with coffee, a lot of people add the cream and the sugar, so you're really getting carried away with that.
So what are you putting in here?
So I'm doing the protein powder, and you can go to your local health food store and figure out which one is best for you. I'm also adding almond milk, and I'm adding a little bit of espresso. And then I'm just gonna blend that together. And it won't take much because I did not add ice to this.
Okay.
And I'll have you go ahead and sample it.
Oh no. It looks good.
Yeah, it's delicious. It's one of my favorites.
Okay, so then if you wouldn't mind telling me, you guys at home, how does this how is this a healthier option?
So this is going to, give you a little bit of the caffeine that you'd like. So this is a treat. This isn't something you should have every day. I've also brought the other smoothie in that I like with the blueberries and the banana and the almond milk and the protein powder as well. This is a little bit of a treat to get that caffeine going. So you're going to get that protein, your dairy, and not be adding all these different sugars to your diet.
Well, it's a good thing you had me try that one because I'm going to need that extra espresso to take on the rest of the day. But thank you, Michelle, so much for being with us and sharing that information. So, Rob and Charlotte, stay away from the Lucky Charms, Pop-Tarts, syrup, and maybe try the blender option.
Well, no problem here.
It's really
with
good.
the two of us. So, all right, Mary Jo, thank you.
Well, many people make resolutions each year, and oftentimes losing weight is at the top of the list.
But unfortunately, most people just don't follow through on that goal. Mary Jo is near downtown Madison with more on how to find some success.
Good morning, Charlotte and Rob. We're back here at Meritor's West Washington Clinic, where we're learning how important it is to really stick to your healthy goals this 2014 and how you can do that. So with us this morning is dietitian Michelle Gullickson. So thank you for being with us.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here.
Well, Michelle, just to start things off, a lot of people talk about eating healthier, losing weight. But we have a couple of things here to show people how unhealthy certain things are. Would you mind just talking about how important it is?
Sure, we can show you kind of some visuals here, and then we can also go into how to make them stay or stick. Here with us, we have 5 pounds of fat versus 5 pounds of muscle, which is obviously we want to shoot for the muscle because it's a lot more efficient, a lot more compact. So we definitely want to go for that. And then we also have sugar contents here. Just pulling one out here, we have 1 cup of vanilla ice cream. So, as you can see, there's a lot of sugar in that, and most people eat more, too.
And then one of the alternatives I wanted to mention real quickly that you talked about is maybe for breakfast, starting off with a smoothie, a healthy smoothie, as opposed to Pop-Tarts. So can you tell us
and that's what I have here. I just go to your local health food store, and they can help you pick out a protein option that would be the best for you. And it's almond milk, blueberries, bananas, and that's all that's in there. And that's a really great way to just start your day with a protein source.
And you've got it all in just one drink, and then so once you make, you realize what you're eating, what you're putting in your body, the alternative, how do you stick to that? How do you make that work, past New Year's Day, really?
I think it's just making your goals realistic and attainable and actually writing them down. As you can see, we've posted, just kind of wrote down the positives and not really necessarily focusing on the negative things. So maybe focusing on drinking more water and not saying I can't have soda and showing, telling yourself that you can have 6 glasses of water. Also eating less snack food, and what I do at home is I just prepare my vegetables and my fruit right away so they're easily accessible at home.
So you can grab and go with those healthy foods as opposed to, maybe thinking, oh, here's a cereal bar or chocolate bar instead.
Yes, it's exactly. If it's already ready for you to take, you should just be grabbing that instead of something else that's not healthy.
All right, well, very good to know. Thank you, Michelle, so much for being with us this morning and sharing all that information. And so, Robin, we can have those recipes for the blueberry healthy protein shake that Michelle shared with us, as well as the really yummy espresso chocolatey protein shake we had earlier. That'll be on our channel3000.com website later on today.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mary Jo.